come on in. What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? What's crackin'? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It is your man Theo Butler, and welcome to a Marvel Voices, Wakanda Forever, Issue 1 with the Rock With Me Nation. Man, y'all can let that thing on up. Before we begin, like, share, subscribe. And if you like, leave a comment. If you don't like, leave a constructive comment. Why? Because if you know me, grow me, and sharing is caring. And speaking of sharing, y'all see this down here? Bonafidejury.com. Yep. I'm trying to do some stuff. I'm trying to do some stuff. But yeah, bonafidejury.com. Y'all go check them out. See what they got. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have something that you want as far as jewelry and everything like that. And what you get to do, if you see something you like, you get to enter the promo code. My promo code. IASIJS THEOB. I ain't saying, I'm just saying Theo Butler. Y'all know what it stands for. Stop that. Anyway, we gonna go ahead but y'all make sure y'all go do that. 25% off. 25% off. So if it costs $100, 25% off is $75. That's 25% just using my promo code. I like that right there. I can't even say that much money with my own pro number. Anyway, y'all see this. Marvel Voices, Issue 1. Y'all know who that is on the cover? You know what? My bad. I'm finna be petty. Y'all know who that's not on the cover? That's not Toussaint. That's not T'Challa Jr. That's T'Challa. We open it up. We got a nice introduction by Frederick Joseph. I'm often asked to explain the magnitude of Black Panther as a character and the Marvel Studios Black Panther and Marvel Studios Black Panther Wakanda Forever movies as a whole in the Black community. I'm not going to read it. I'm going to leave that right there because soon as somebody said Marvel Studios Black Panther, that tells me what the introduction is to Black Panther. And I've seen the way people treat this character when their initial introduction to this character is the movies, or when they put the emphasis of the movies over the character's rich comic book history. So as my grandmother would tell me, Jer, when you don't have nothing good to say, don't say nothing. Anyway, the first story. The first story, The Old Ways, written by Karama Horn, who gave us the Wakanda cookbook. Shout out to Marcus from Back of the Bus for putting me up with that and everything like that. The cookbook, yeah. I think this is the picture right here and everything like that. And I'm all for supporting Black businesses. So y'all go check out the cookbook and everything like that. I'll make sure I put the link in the description, in the comment section and everything like that. Because I'm all about supporting my sisters. So anyway, we got the story by Karama Horn and pencils and inks by Aletha E. Martinez. Ashura. These are women, Ashura. And Rachel Rosenberg on the colors. Ashura. These are women. And the artwork is pretty good. Now, in regards to Miss Karama Horn and the writing and everything like that, we start off with The Old Ways. That's the title of the first short story in this book, The Old Ways. And it's got T'Challa speaking to himself. He's been called many things: the Black Panther, the Misasaki, Emperor, T'Challa. Shuri is right now yelling at him, starting by calling him, stating they don't have time for this, brother. So he's got that name too. And essentially, T'Challa needs to reach out to the ancestors. He does. He need to do some reflecting. And he had a pretty rough time in Wakanda, thanks to some. I can't say he had a rough time in Wakanda because of the characters in Wakanda, because that would be me lying on characters that can't make their own damn decisions because they fictional characters. No, he had a rough time in Wakanda because you know what? What I'm not finna do is I'm not finna sully another author's work by even mentioning his name. We only got one more month left of this dude, and then he can go kick rocks, as far as I'm concerned. Just go do his own little thing. If y'all want to know why, my review of issue 14 tells you exactly how I feel about this dude. But anyway, so we see T'Challa and everything like that. He gotta get with his ancestors. And we all need to speak to our ancestors from time to time. He just can't do it the way he used to do it. So he got Zaravari on board. A ship that looks like the Wakandan mini version of the USS Enterprise. I said it, don't do that. It's got the nice little Black Panther thing. He's a galactic emperor. This dude can go into space anytime he want to. He ain't got to check with nobody because he's a galactic emperor. He don't have to check with anybody. He go where he want to. Anyway, he hollers at Zaravari. He's like, look, I don't understand why I cannot continue with my usual methods. And Zaravari, being the smart ass that he is, he tells him, if your methods were effective, you would not have summoned me. I don't know what you like. It's for real. Like, you need me, bro. You call me. I ain't call you. So anyway, Zaravari gives him the box, and he says, do as I've instructed. Thank you, Baba. Marcus and I just did a review of Wakanda Forever issue 5, and the question was, would someone from Wakanda refer to their aunt as auntie? I don't believe they would, seeing how the languages that they would speak in Wakanda are either Xhosa or Swahili. So what I took the liberty of doing is translating what auntie would be in Xhosa and what auntie would be in Swahili. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. So anyway, T'Challa takes the box, and what looks like is in the box is a heart-shaped herb. That's what it looks like is in the box. Now, I'm not understanding. T'Challa get the heart-shaped herb. He put it in this vial, gets water, and I don't know, drops the heart-shaped herb in it. I don't know what we got going on with this right here. I thought that was, no, I'm not gonna say that. But anyway, he puts on what looks like to be some 20th century sleeping mask. That's what it looked like. And we immediately find him in the room with I'm not gonna say all of them, but the ones that want to talk to him at the very least, Panthers of old. And they greet him with like, what have you summoned us for this time? The Misasarki. Now, I would love to tell you that I knew what the Misasarki was right here, right now. I don't, but you see it right there. Like, it's not like I'm going to leave you hanging because I'm hanging. No. Anyway, he's like, elders, it's been some time since I kept counsel with you. I seek your advice once again. I wish to know how to protect Wakanda from within. Recently, I was betrayed by a fellow Wakandan, an old friend named Jai. I need to make sure something like that never happens again. You know how we make sure that never happens again? By never having that dude write another Black Panther. That's how we do it. But anyway, we get Ben Hazen, the Proud, King Mamadou Fall, and Hunan the Defiant. Right. These are all former Black Panthers. Mind you, King Mamadou is from the Jabari tribe. Yeah, that's what this is. So we're expanding this here. And Ben Hazen the Proud says, you chose stealth over confrontation. This is not the way to intimidate one's enemies. Mind you, T'Chaka formed the Hatut Zraze. So never mind. In my day, we made a spectacle of traitors. You do not have the stomach for this, I think. His grandfather, Zuri, he did what Mamadou Fall, like it did it because of Zuri. He left severed heads of Nazis as a warning. Invade Wakanda and die. Yep. Hunan the Defiant says, your work has been commendable, Damisa Sarki, but the people need to heal before they can trust. Now that's understandable. That's an understandable statement. Anytime you hurt somebody, you got to give them time to heal before you can just jump back in and act like everything hunky-dory there. And so that makes sense. And we see a picture of T'Challa fighting the Midnight Angels. who would be Okoye and Io. I'm sorry, Io and Anika. That's who the Midnight Angel would be. In this picture, it would be Io and Anika that he was fighting. Now, T'Challa laments, he says he's listened to the people. He has. His focus is no longer split between West and Wakanda, but he continuously fights for his people. They like, make it plain. What you want, bro? I wish to root out Wakanda's traitors and destroy them. Spoken like a true king of Wakanda. He didn't say imprison them. No, he said destroy them. Now, this is what I don't get. T'Chaka, ease up, bro. You are the traitor, T'Challa. You allowed Namor to live after killing our people. You lost the trust of Wakanda and your family. T'Chaka the Great. This is when I'm looking at the young lady who wrote this. Karama Horn. No, he didn't. He actually shoved Skybreaker in Namor's chest, kicked him off the platform, and blew up the planet. That's facts. That's in Avengers, New Avengers. That's the encouraging storyline. See, this is when I have my problem right here. And I don't know if you're going to rectify it, but you can't keep blaming him, because that means you listening to the writer that was just on that other run, who name we not going to mention, but the comic book is right there. You got to get this right. We're not even fully into your story right. And I'm hoping you're going to come back and say that T'Chaka didn't know what the hell he was talking about. But T'Chaka, who was deceased at the time, watching his son from the spiritual plane, right? He would have saw all this. So he shouldn't have been saying this. This is a lie. Then you have Sion. Sion, who gave his life for Ramunda. Sion, who saw Ramunda turn on her own son. Sion, who was around when Namor attacked Wakanda. Sion, who was around when T'Challa wasn't the Black Panther. Shuri was the Black Panther, and Wakanda was invaded. So for even him to say, your father is right, T'Challa, the difference you have shown to outsiders brews the very unrest you speak of. What is that? Now, Wakanda the Wall says, do not blame T'Challa. It was you who traded vibranium with outsiders first, T'Chaka. He did. Sins of our father. He did. He gave him some vibranium to take back. He did. Read that. Sins of our father. It's right there. And you and your son both married foreigners. They did. T'Chaka married Nahanda. She wasn't Wakanda. She wasn't. Now, I don't know why they acting all high and mighty, because Queen Nahanda sitting right there. And she married an Atlantean. She was damn sure getting it in. And she Queen Gale. You know, the outlaw Iron Fist. Yeah, her. That's what that. I don't know what y'all want me to tell y'all, because I read it, and matter of fact, this was just in recent comics, so I don't know. This was in recent comics while me and my wife was going through some housing issues, and I was still able to stay on top of this. So I'm thinking the writers make more money and they life more stable than me and my wife's was previously. So I don't know why we not. Why anyway. Turkana the Peacemaker. Let me stay on that. Turkana the Peacemaker. This is the first official introduction of this particular female Black Panther. I'm here for it. Notice she's looking a little Angela Bassett-ish. Can I say that? With the hairdress and everything. Could it be that Turkana the Peacemaker is patterned after Angela Bassett? I believe so. Maybe we can get a chance to ask the writer. She might not want to talk to me now. Anyway, T'Challa says, I will not apologize for my past, but I would give my life for Wakanda's future. Absolutely. And that has always been T'Challa. You're like, hey man, I die for Wakanda. The dude done killed some people. Like as Birdman said, told the Breakfast Club, man, y'all put some respect on his name. Y'all put some respect on that man's name. I don't give a damn what they done led y'all to believe in the movies and everything like that. That's part of the problem now. Black folk don't want to read nothing. You just show them something, they go along whatever they see in front of them, and they get to dip in and dodge and do whatever they saw on screen. Pick up a damn book. Unapologetic. Anyway, Azuri the Wise, father to T'Chaka, grandfather to T'Challa, says, Iya Nahanda, I believe my grandson could use your gift of sight. She's smooth. She's smooth. You know, I really want to say Queen Nahanda is the smoothest panther that I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. And I've only seen her a few times, but she's smooth with it. She say, walk with me. Ain't that some, that's something mama would tell you. You know, that's that matriarch. You know what I'm saying? She's like, cause she don't want you around all them other folks and everything. Like this ain't everybody business. Walk with me. Hey, cool. He walked with him. And she said, my entire reign was plagued by those who doubted my leadership. If you know Queen Nahanda's story, you know what? I created the Dora Milaje after an attempt on my life for that very reason. So here we have it. While Anika stated in Doom War that the Dora Milaje had been around for 10,000 years, we now find out here that Queen Nahanda is the one who formed the Dora Milaje in the first place. She says, like you, I was once part of a team of heroes. Avengers. Yeah, Avengers Forever. Recent storyline and everything like that. I actually had that comic book. It's in that comic book where I actually find out that her and Gale were actually lovers. The Renegade Panther and the Outlaw, Iron Fist and everything like that. Great read. Could have did more. Could have gave me more of the Honda in the story and everything like that. So yeah, definitely. But she says, I too fought those who sought to dispose me for my decision to explore external threats. But by Bass, I trusted those who were loyal to me to weed Wakanda's garden. I do not understand. How do I know who to trust at this point? Discernment leads to truth, which reveals clarity, none of which you will possess until you win the battle with yourself. The end. Now, this is great. Now, I'm going to say this. Miss Horn, I did give some what I consider to be constructive criticism and everything like that. But I think she points something out. There has been a long-standing struggle to T'Challa within himself. Because if he was to just focus on Wakanda, he would be one of the most ruthless people out there. I dare say him, and when I say ruthless, it's probably safe to say if he's, I want to make sure I say this right. When you only worry about you have a tendency to be a little bit selfish. But in him being acquainted, engaging with other people, he does things a little bit differently. Him being around Captain America and everything like that may have had something to do why he's not as savage as Azuri was. That said, you still can't cross him. You still can't cross him. Because just because death ain't the first thing that he think about when you cross him, it does come across his mind. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me and everything like that. We're going to get this video up tonight. Y'all make sure y'all stop by me and D Real joint live tomorrow. We are doing a Black Panther reveal that I think y'all going to enjoy. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace. Y'all clicked off the video, didn't you? Then y'all click off the video. Y'all thought y'all slick. Y'all didn't hit that like button. I know you didn't. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all did. You ain't even hit the subscribe button. I know you did. I know you did. Because if you did one, you ain't do the other one. And if you ain't, I know you ain't hit that share button. I know you ain't hit that share button. This video ain't that long. Look. 19 minutes. Man, share the video. I ain't saying, I'm just saying.